Oh. So this is the start. This is a hot dog, and then we sail to Narsaq. It's gonna take around 45 minutes, give or take. Since it's nice weather, probably be 45 minutes. arrived in town. Oh my god, I fell asleep on the boat at first. Now I have to find the hotel, and it's probably that way. That's a huge mountain. Well, see you later. Honestly, I forgot how beautiful Greenland is, and damn. Now you won't be able to see it, but the water, I forgot how blue the water is down here, and it's almost transparent if you look down. It doesn't show on video, but I can actually see the fish down there. Just saw one. Well, it's a nice temperature today, and I can walk around in a t-shirt, which I will do later once I finish the job. Which is funny. There's still icebergs here. Small ones. Well. Right. So here we are. Beautiful little city of Narsaq. And I'm just waiting for someone to show up for some work, and then I'm off the hook to see the city. And if you see that dark building right there, that is apparently, and I didn't know that, the brewery in town. And it is actually pretty cool in there, so I want to see if I can video it in there. I have found the most beautiful thing in Greenland. It's majestic. I want one at home. Alright, I'm here in my little room doing some work. This will be sleeping. This is the beer I bought at the brewery, which is pretty cool. My bag, and I'm almost set to work. Great. Well, Narsaq is beautiful as I vaguely remember it. What a view. Oh, found a trail I'm gonna follow a bit. See if I can see what's behind this big old mountain rock. And then look in the fields. In this nice weather, I have a jacket on just in case, but other than that, it's quite nice and warm. What a view. Alright, made it a bit further. It's warm enough to walk in a, hike in a, what's it called, t-shirt. And as you can see behind me, this is the city. Beautiful Greenlandic weather. And in front of me lies a small but very nice adventure. And I'm gonna go there, check it out. Sometimes you just look out here in Greenland and it's even more beautiful when you're not viewing it through a lens with your own eyes. It's even more breathtaking, and you really just look out at the mountains and just think to yourself, oh man, I want to go there. I want to rub my nose on that wall, that big pile of rock. And the mosquitoes aren't too bad right now. Oh, dang. I can see that they made a trail actually which is really smart because I wanted to make that one of those in Rostock. I just need to create the project in my free time and submit it to the Kommune. So I'll have to decide whether or not. And I actually planned it. I planned it so I wanted to make it in large ellipses, or you know, stretched out circles. So you can do it in what's it called? In stages, because nobody's gonna throw 100 million after a ATV or motorcycle trail in the mountains, not all at once. But if you can propose to do it in different stages, you can actually, you know, they can weigh the cost from each year. And the reason they can do that is because the Kommune, just like in Denmark, receives a certain amount of money each year, or has a certain amount that they need to spend. Now, they want to do the smart thing and spend everything and basically go on zero. So, yeah, some zero. So they spend it all, and they're giving people what they hopefully wanted, and they can say that they need the same amount next year. What you don't want to do is overspend, or even worse, underspend. And I know that because I worked in one of the communes in Denmark. Because if you have money and you don't spend it, the state is gonna say, well, you had all this money and didn't spend it on anything, so why do you need the same amount next year? So, well, that's how that works. So by planning a project in stages, they're more likely to agree to it. Also because they can cut costs if they, or cut the project if they want to, or if they need the money for something else. Let's say a big infrastructure project and not a tourism project. All right, I was a bit optimistic about seeing what's beyond the horizon. Well, I do have some time to do this, so we'll see how far I get. The town is still there, and surprisingly, I'm actually walking on a trail. Yeah, the ATV trail. So let's see where this takes us. Well, to answer the question of where it took us, the road. Only in Greenland have I ever seen this. A nice little waterfall in the middle of summer. And here is a sign saying that this is a drinking water area, so don't pollute. And it runs into this. Well, I think over that hill I get to look what I was wondering about. Cool. All right, is everyone ready? This is the waterfall where the drinking water comes from. Looks like something out of a movie. You look at that. It's beautiful. This is the trail I'm walking on. And to make everything better, I've gotten over the little hill. Let's see what beauty's Greenland is trying to show us. Great, another hill. Thank you, Greenland. Well, that's amazing. Well, that does look amazing. Too bad I can't swim in it. It's drinking water. However, My God, I didn't know that when I got up here. That is a little valley at the edge of the ocean. Holy moly. That's amazing. And over there it's like a little, whatever they're doing, they're growing something down there. Holy moly. Man. When I was in this area last time, I was 5 years old. Things should change in 20 years. Well, that's just wishful thinking, because it actually is 30 years. I'm an old man. As of yesterday, I became 35 levels high. God damn, I feel old. Anyways, look at that. Man, I wouldn't trade this for anything in the world. Look at that view. You can make a lot of great memories in a place like this. I can tell you that. And no one, almost no one in the whole world will know. I don't miss it. Back in the mainland at all. Not when you have something like this. Beautiful. Absolutely breathtaking. There's just another, and one adventure after the other over the next hill. I can tell you that. Well, I'm gonna walk a bit. See, I'm back at the dam, and I couldn't understand how this rock looked like this. It's amazing. This is granite, and it's just been teared down by the water. And it makes sense, because before that dam would have gotten up, all the water would have been running down here. And it probably does in the start of the summer when the snow melts. But right now we're in the middle of summer, so there's not enough water for the dam to overflow. But you can just tell that this is one large piece of granite mountain that's just been slowly eroded by water. It's actually super cool if you're a nerd like me. And it makes a little water slide. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. So look. What a treat. So one of the cooler things about Greenland is people doing their own thing. And I'm pretty sure people here have horses, because I just found horse poop, or just some kind of excrement. And I sure shit didn't shit in the field, so it must be some type of animal, probably a horse. And it would make sense that people would ride these, you know, on this road. So yeah, you have fields for them right there. Makes sense. Well, I just showed you all horse poop. All right, today I'm leaving for Narsaq, and This town has just not stopped impressing me. And holy moly. We have a nice iceberg and fields. Honestly, that's amazing. Right. Yes, I walked in the opposite direction of yesterday, and here we're coming up to a very nice little lake that I actually had no idea was here. You could probably swim in it. Oh, makes sense. It's the hydropower. Then I have no idea if you can swim in it. Maybe it's not. Honestly, this is baffling. Narsaq has turned out to be quite an adventure. There's a little duck in there too. Yeah, this has to be hydropower. Anyways, I thought I'd show you the view as I see it. Oh, well, when I see it. So I haven't seen it before, but quite a lot of mosquitoes here. Holy moly, that's serene. Looks like a little oasis. You can see the mountain. It's quite ominous looking from here. Very big. Just rising over the area. Holy smokes. I have no idea what I'm gonna find out here, but looks nice so far. Anyways, I'm gonna put down the camera for a bit while I walk, then turn it up once I'm over there. It just dawned on me while I was sitting here looking around. I don't think that's hydropower. I think that's a water reservoir where they pump the water and store it. Because I was wondering why the intake for the water supply was so low when in Greenland it could freeze solid. But it makes sense if they pump it directly over here and store it, and that way they have water for the whole of winter while the waterfall's frozen. That would actually make sense. Oh well, it's just a thought.